So what are we talking about? Mojo. You know, what is it exactly? It's ambition for life, your purpose, your fight, your fire, your spunk, your zest. All these things that make you want to get up in the morning and do something. You've got passion, you've got fire, you've got energy to go out and do something. Go out and make a difference and just be alive and do it. But why bother, I hear you ask? Why bother indeed? Okay, so first of all, it gives you some dignity. It gives you some purpose. It also makes you attractive. No woman likes a man sat there playing the PlayStation in his pajamas or in his underwear eating crisps. You know, that's just not what women want. A man that's sat in his underwear playing, you know what I mean? There's just no get up and go. It got up and went. So also your mental health. It really is a big part of mental health. Being ambitious to do something. And now I'm not talking about you've got to be ambitious in your career and be a psychopath or a narcissist and just like, you know, I don't care, sack everybody, I'm going to move up the career ladder. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about ambition and zest for life, for doing stuff. All right? So then that brings me on to the next point. How? How do you do that? All right, that's the hardest question of all. How do you have this mojo, this ambition, this zest for life? You know, where does it come from? So you got to ask yourself a few questions. First of all, what interests you? If you don't have an obvious passion, then to find it, you think, well, what interests you? What did you used to like to do when you were younger? You know, and what has multiple benefits? So let's just take, for example, I don't know, playing football. All right. You could practice playing football five-a-side. You could meet lots of other people. You could join a championships. And then you could also do some coaching with children or special needs. You can advertise for a charity, you know, or a local community centre. You can spread awareness. So consider the way you can make it more meaningful. All right? It doesn't matter if you're into photography or if you're into filmmaking or if you're into, I don't know, ping pong. You can connect it to the community or connect it to helping the environment and raising awareness for your favorite cause or any cause for that matter. So there's always a perspective. I don't want to say an angle because that sounds negative, but there's always a perspective or a way to encompass some ethics and morality, which in turn breeds support. And if you have support for your passion, your interest, then that gives you value and validation. And having that value and validation makes you a more attractive person. It makes you a more, not just to women, but to people in general. You know, if you look at somebody that's a pioneer, you look at Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, you know, or even Jeff Bezos, they're not out there playing games sat on their backside. You know, they're focused and they're doing stuff. They've got a drive. They've got a mission in life to do X, Y, and Z. Now, that attracts, like a magnet, that attracts people to them. They don't have to go out and get a woman. Women come to them. People come to them. That magnetism of having a drive and a focus to change and do stuff with the world is really, really a powerful skill to learn and to acquire, or an ability, whatever you want to call it. So, in closing, we've got the what, the ambition, the drive, the zest. We got the why, because it makes you valuable. It helps your mental stability. It helps make you more charismatic. It makes you more connected. And we got the how, finding a passion, something you're interested in, and something you can put a lot of energy and enthusiasm in, that you can include the community, include other people, or raise awareness, put some ethical reasoning behind it. All right? So that's the why, that's the what, the why, and the how. And like I said, in closing, the balance. It's the balance of confidence and your self-esteem and your attractiveness and your value in society makes it a win-win-win. All right? I said, looking at all these, even a celebrity, you know, everybody, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, everybody that's anybody has an anthropotic side. No, I've said that completely wrong. You know what I mean? A side of, even Mr. Beast has got a channel dedicated to helping charities. So everybody has to have that side, and it alleviates, sorry, my notes are blowing in the wind here. It alleviates you looking like an egotistical narcissist maniac that just cares about one thing. You know, like maybe a CEO of a company. If you don't have that balance of some sort of ethics or showing that you care about people or animals or the environment in some other way, you're likely to get ostracized, you know, and looked at as an egocentric maniac. So in conclusion, it helps you. It helps you connect with other people. It helps you connect with society. It helps your self-esteem and your confidence. It helps the people around you. It magnetically attracts other people, possibly women. So it's nothing but a positive. And you don't have to be an extrovert. You can be an introvert and still attract and still have that zest for life. But all in all, it will help. You know, it's a win-win-win situation. It will support, help, and it'll take you out of your comfort zone. It'll help you grow. So, it's just brilliant. Just do something. Just find some fire for something in your heart, in your belly, or whatever. Find a passion. Find a reason to get out of bed in the morning, and it will help many aspects of your life. Trust me, it's worth giving it a go. What have you got to lose? You know, another round on the PS3, PS4, whatever. You know, another packet of crisps, getting fatter. What have you got to lose? All right, give it a go. All right, thank you very much. I love you guys. Any questions? I'll try and answer as many as I can. Take care. I love you lots. See you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.